I'm Vicki from Oh My Mama Body, and I'm here today with the lovely Rachel Westbury, who does surrogacy. Now, I'm so excited about talking with you, Rachel, today, and thank you so much for being here and coming to chat with me.
Thank you for having me.
So tell me about when you started your surrogacy journey and what motivated you, or what was behind the reasons for starting out?
Um, I looked into it about 11 years ago. It was something that had always fascinated me. I'd seen documentaries on TV about it. I knew after having my son, I didn't want to expand my family anymore. I knew he was enough for me. And I kind of felt that everybody has the right to have a family, but I didn't want my pregnancy journey to end, but I knew I didn't want to continue with having any more children for myself. It all kind of happened really quickly. Within a year, I'd had twins. I mean, like it was that quick. It was so quick. I feel that for me, it's something that everybody should be able to do, no matter what background, no matter how they become to, no matter how they come to a surrogacy, journey. I feel that it should be for everybody, and just something that when I did the first time, and the more I looked into it, the more I just felt a huge passion about it, and it felt right for me. When you begin the journey and you hear the stories, and you talk to people, it's quite an amazing thing that can be done. I mean, it really is when you see faces at, intended parents' faces at scans, and when you talk to them and you just see that you're giving them that bit of hope. No one knows how a journey is going to pan out, but you know that you're giving them that hope when they felt they were at the end of the road or not sure what option they were going to go for. It kind of worked out perfectly, and yeah, grew from there really.
Wonderful. That sounds amazing. Like when you know from like within that it's your passion in life, and then that you can actually go through that and help so many women. I think it's something absolutely wonderful that you're doing.
Thank you. Yeah, I feel like I'm privileged to be a part of other people's journeys. I do feel it's a privilege. And like you say, to have a passion and to be able to have now been doing this for 11 years and expanded into doing what I do now. It's just, I feel truly lucky to be doing what I absolutely love.
So how do you find the actual pregnancy journey? Is it hard or easy for you to go through that pregnancy and then give the baby away at the end? How do you cope with it?
So when you look at these people's faces at scans, when you know what you're doing, never in my mind once did I ever consider any baby. And I've done traditional surrogacy and gestational surrogacy. Never once did I consider those babies mine. It was always for their journey. It's magical, and I can't quite put it into words, that feeling when you hand over that baby to, the intended parents on the day the baby's born, just seeing their faces, just nothing quite like it. It really is amazing. Never once was it a struggle or difficult for me personally. It was everything that I wanted to do and more. It really was.
So, Rachel, you're continuing to help families as well, aren't you? Can you tell us a bit more about that?
Yeah, about 4 years ago almost, I decided, I got asked quite often, would I be a surrogate for many people? And I knew I could only carry one baby at a time. And I knew, obviously, I was a parent as well. So I had to consider what toll it takes on your body. So I decided with a friend of mine 4 years ago almost to open Nappy Endings. We it's just, we're not a big corporation, never wanted to be, never will be. We just like to offer a personal service to anyone that's gone through journeys. Myself as a gestational surrogate, I've gone through highs and lows of the fertility journey myself, and it gave me a huge insight into what people actually really go through. When I was a traditional surrogate, I didn't have as much of an understanding until I went through the embryo transfer, the fertility journey, the complications that can arise. And for me, this is the next best thing, being able to when you introduce the intended parents to their surrogate. Again, that same amazing feeling of, you know, seeing them all happy and following them on their journey. Everybody deserves the right support and the right understanding. And I'm really passionate about giving that and, you know, doing it in a way that is, doing it in a way that's respectful to what people have gone through. And as I said, we don't class ourselves as having any forms of memberships or anything like that. We are just on a journey together, and that is the way I love it. And nearly 4 years later, you know, we've made a difference to a lot of families. We've got a lot on the way. The most recent only being born last week, and it's just, for me, as I said, not only do I feel privileged to have been a surrogate, I also feel privileged to be able to be doing this as well, because I don't wake up in the morning thinking, oh God, I've got work today. I wake up in the morning excited about who we can help and who we can speak to and who I can even reassure by just a few words.
If women are considering what their options are, how to take the next step forward, how would they get in contact with you? What's the next steps in the process?
I mean, anybody, any journey, any background. It could be men, women, you know, couples, single people, in LGBT, whatever background. Anybody can contact me. They can contact me via Instagram. They can contact me through our website, nappyendings.com. There's a contact form. My phone number's on there. Anybody can phone me anytime. They can have a chat with me. They can book a consultation with me, or they can just phone me up. There's also a chat box where people can send a message and I'll call them, I'll respond, and then, you know, say, let's have a chat.
And if you had one last thing that you wanted to say to any woman, any couple, any person who is considering surrogacy, what would you like to say?
I would just say, make sure that you're fully informed, make sure, you know, you've looked into it, and it can be amazing. Don't always expect everything to be the 100. I'm completely honest. It's a fertility journey, no matter whether it's through surrogacy or not. So it's an emotional roller coaster. There can be bumps in the road, but as long as you've got the right support and you're on the right path, then there's no reason why it couldn't be an option for you. It, you know, it really, truly, I've lived it. I've eat, lived and breathed it for the last 11 years, and it really is just the most magical journey ever.
Oh, thanks so much, Rachel. And it's been really great to meet you and be able to chat with you. So thanks so much for your time today, and really wishing you all the best, and keep doing what you're doing, helping so many people with their lives. It's truly amazing.
And thank you for giving me the opportunity to raise more awareness and getting the story out there.